Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a member of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So as you could see by the title, we are going to try and figure out a way to make Leon Bailey devastating in the new Hallgrimsson system. So let me know your thoughts if we go wrong along the way, and how you saw it and how you would have made that adjustment to make him the superstar that you guys all believe that he should be. So anyways, Leon Bailey, born in Jamaica, currently plays for Aston Villa. Market value last update November 3rd, 25 million. All right, this season he had played a lot of games, more than what he did previously. 31 appearances, 4 goals, 4 assists, and the starting level amongst the starting level is 67%, and the minutes played, that's where I'm kind of wanting him to up it. It's 57 minutes played per game. All right, and goals participation 17, which is definitely decent. And as you could see right there, for Jamaica national team, he made 19 appearances, 3 goals and 4 assists. So that's 7 goals participation in 19 games. But a lot of people would say that when you comparable to the rest of the world, Concacaf might be one of the weakest region. Aside from Mexico and the United States, you just have the Canadas and others coming. So a player like the quality of Leon Bailey should be standing out and matching close to what close to the same output as the games played, because maybe some of those teams were weaker teams, so they expected a little bit more. So anyways, let me start talking about Leon Bailey, what he actually offers, and I feel like is main traits. So for you, let me know in the comment section what you think is Leon Bailey's main traits. They said here on Soccer Sofa, it's long ball, so through passes through the line to get his players on the play. I think Leon Bailey has more traits than that. I think his pace, direct pace, and direct cuttings are the most devastating part of his game. All right, so that's why I'm going to try and shape Hallgrimsson's formation into to Leon Bailey's liking. What you think he could do on the attacking end, because I don't think he's so good at the defensive end. Obviously, they said his weaknesses are aerial duels and ground duels. So I think everybody kind of see that. And if you look at the heat map, even for Aston Villa over the 31 games, you can clearly see that he's not the best at defensive covers. So what they do is to maximize what he's good at, because truly he's more of like those luxurious players. All right, so you could clearly see in attack he is always there, and in mid you can see that the red is still in mid, but on the defensive side it's not so much. And you will say, oh, but remember he's an attacker, so it's not going to be there. No, Aston Villa is not the team that dominates team overall. So sometimes they get a lot of times they get pushback, yes, but he takes up different spots on the field when they do get pushback. Sometimes he will drop back, but because he has no other choice, because he is the outlet, and that's solely because of his traits. So let me go into how we are going to set it up. All right, so 2 systems that Mr. Hallgrimsson, two formations Mr. Hallgrimsson starts with is the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1. All right, so in terms of Jamaica, obviously we still believe that when you look at United States, Mexico, and you have new teams coming in with their passing ability like Suriname, and definitely you have the Honduras, and you have the El Salvador. They are good at pressing you to take position off you. So you don't want to make sure the weaknesses of Leon Bailey exposed. So what you have to do is to make sure you put him in positions that his strengths could always be that what you're looking for. So anyways, the 4-4-2 for me at the back, Blake makes it in the back line. Then the 2 defense center backs that we have would have to be Ethan Pinnock and Lowe at this point. Over the left hand side, Amari Bell, and over the right hand side, if we can't get Latibo there or Wes Harding, I have to go with Lambakise over Brown at this point, because I need the recovery speed and the overall strength right there, and I think Lambakisa has that more than Brown for me. All right, yes. So Shamar Nicholson, I would drop in this one. He would play a little bit higher than the right midfield. Yes. And then I would have John Russell and Ravel Morrison inside the middle there, and we'll have Bobby Reid. And then up front, you would have Mikel Antonio. And just off Mikel Antonio, you would have a shadow striker playing as Liam Bailey. So he will be running off Mikel Antonio at all times. So his pace would be activated. Maybe his direct cuttings might be limited at times, but I think that's the best you can do for him in the 4-4-2 system. So that is the perfect place to play him. All right, and then in defense, he would have the shift over, and Mikel Antonio would have come over and turn into a 4-4-1-1 system. All right, so he can still spring back that counter attack. Now on the more expansive base, it's like this now. So Bobby Reid would have been inside, Mikel Antonio up front, Shamar Nicholson over here, and Liam Bailey over the right hand side. Alright, and that would unleash both of Liam Bailey's strengths, which is the direct cutting and the take-ons, alright, with the pace. So that's what you would get most out of him. Mikel Antonio, older play, link-up play, one of the best in the world, and Liam Bailey with his devastating pace, one of the best in the world at driving directly at personnel and to create something out of that. So that's how you would get the best out of Liam Bailey in the 4-2-3-1 formation, which I prefer for him to go with. Alright, so obviously because it's a system and you want to make sure he's going to sit in defense. So how the defense will work, the key personnel in this system is Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid can be a creator and a creator in the system, and he also has the ability to defend. So because he's so comfortable going back, he would have to track back either directly in midfield, and then you have John Russell recovered for Liam Bailey to make the triangle right here. So that means Liam Bailey can always drop back to turn it into a 5-4-1 system, and he can always be ready to go forward because you have 3 persons at all times doing the defensive duties. And that's how I would have actually set it up for Liam Bailey to be successful in the team over the 2 formations and maybe Mr. Hallgrimsson's system. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because a lot of you guys, I know you guys are checking, working as scouts, coaches and all sort of things. So maybe I could just get the right answer and how you would have gotten it done. So as what we said, guys, smash the like button. Would love to come back later. So what you can do, let me try and aim for 150 like on this one, so it can get up in the algorithm. So once I'm free later, I can come back to you guys and chop it up the right way. So yet again, guys, massive respect, appreciate your time. So take care and leave the instruction down below how to make Liam Bailey great in the national team. Peace out.